What's up, you guys? It's Zack Jack Dan back with another live stream.
Hasbro.
We are here with ManCave Collectible Reviews.
What's up? What's up?
And my son, Zack Legend.
How's it going?
Had a long day of checking out what was happening over at Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest. And like I said, it was a crazy amount of stuff that we were checking out today. And I can't see the chats yet. Here we go. All right, so the Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest. So first Fan Fest we've ever done. What did we do last year? Can't remember what it was called last year. PulseCon?
Maybe.
I think that's what it was called last year. So we got all kinds of reveals from some of our favorite brands for Hasbro. Did y'all notice that there was no Ghostbusters today? That kind of stuck out to me.
Yeah. But I knew that was going to happen beforehand because they haven't said anything about Ghostbusters.
Yeah, they didn't announce it, but I figured they might have snuck something in. So that stood out to me. Is there any other brands? I guess the Fortnite took the place of the Ghostbusters this year, and I was excited today. That was a lot of good stuff, I thought.
Yeah, there definitely was.
So, ManCave, what stuck out to you the most there?
Well, let me start just by saying hello to everybody in our chats over here. Wrestling fan Talus Sack, Jamil. I might say that right. I'm not sure. He says, but it's not Monday. This is a surprise one here from everybody. This was kind of a spontaneous decision here.
And like I say, the biggest thing, I'm kind of concerned that there was 15,000 plus people watching this fan fest all the way through for 3+ hours. So people may be tired of watching YouTube today. I don't know.
That's true.
We'll see.
Well, we're not tired of talking about it, apparently.
No. There's definitely a lot to talk about for this thing.
Yeah. But yeah, what stuck out to me, man, that was Optimus Prime. That was some technology a little ahead of its time in the toy world, in the adult collecting toy world, I believe.
It's crazy.
Yeah, really, I gotta agree with that. So let me. I'm not gonna throw that in yet. We got a while before we get some guys in. I know we threw the announcement up for this pretty late in the day compared to how we usually do. But guys, in the comments, if y'all watched the Fan Fest, as we go through, throw out that this is your favorite or whatnot. And I thought they did a real good job. Which one of the revealers were you most disappointed in?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers because of what they did, or
they just didn't. They didn't have a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah. They didn't. That's true. That was the most disappointing reveals.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, they said they did mention that 2022 will be a huge year for the. I can't think what their collection is called right now.
Lightning
Collection. Yep.
They did say that actually.
So yesterday during preview night, they showed off the fact that we are getting Cannonball with his legs. And also a Domino. But in my opinion, ManCave, is this not actually copycat?
So it sure looks like her, which is what we actually got in, what was that? That was New Mutants 98.
Right.
That, a lot of people claim is the first appearance of Domino, which is actually copycat. It definitely looks more like copycat to me. But
so that's good, though. That's our third version of Domino, and it's a completely different version, which fits in really well with the that original X-Force team, I think. But the fact that now I don't know, I'm pretty sure that these legs will come off of this one and go on to the other one, and then vice versa. The flame effect will go on this guy. Is that right?
Oh,
I don't know.
I hope so.
We'll see.
I haven't officially heard that anywhere.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do that because that will make a lot of sense to be able to swap out your upper torso. You got the different head sculpt there and whatnot.
We just don't normally get the ability to break a torso free, do we?
No, that would be the first. But if they're gonna make us spend the money on the legs here, they say.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably they'll just release a variant of this so you can buy two of them. and it'll have the flame effect with it. I mean, you think about it going back, how many times does Marvel Legends really give us a mix and match opportunity? Not very often do they mix and match.
No, they haven't. I know Kitty Pryde, she came with the extra head sculpt so that you can do the regular onslaught instead of the Red Skull onslaught. That's about the only thing I know I can remember.
Yeah. I'm with you though. It'd be cool if they did. I would just probably keep expectations low on that.
Yeah. So like, do we know what's reused from that? Is like the whole upper torso look like it's reused?
Whole upper torso is just a repaint. Everything except for the head. The head we have is more of an open mouth, kind of gritting teeth.
Right.
Everything else is just repainted. Gray gloves instead of brown. The gray shirt instead of a white shirt.
Right.
Goggles are the same.
But
I'm excited.
Are the goggles the same?
Maybe not. These look like these got bigger glass, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine up there, which I can grab him if we need to. But yeah, I would say that's a different goggle, different head sculpt.
Probably.
I think the whole head sculpt's different because he's got kind of a stoic look. The other cannonball has kind of a grimacing looking face. So yeah, it's a whole different look.
Mm-hmm.
So they did tell us that the domino is double jointed elbows.
Really?
Yeah.
Pinless? Were they pinless?
I don't know about the pinless. They just said double jointed.
They might have said Riri was the first pinless female double jointed elbows. I think. So
they also for the Star Wars Vintage Collection were doing a fan choice. So of these 5, you were going to go and choose which one you wanted for your fan choice. And Zach, when did you say that they thought they were going to announce that one? They did.
Whenever they have it next, whenever they have their next event, I think probably going to be May the 4th, I guess.
It'd be an ideal day.
I'm thinking that's what they're going to do. Because I know they're going to have some type of stream on the 4th of May for Star Wars.
All right, so let's talk about what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about the Fortnite real quick. Transformers, Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends, and Star Wars. Just like they did, just these times are not our times, of course. That's what they did on the Fan Fest.
Hello, Illmatic. Welcome to the live stream.
All right, so Fortnite. What do you, ManCave, you know more about this than I do?
Slightly, just from playing it. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of Fortnite options out there, which, if we look, just take my toy hunts, for example. The ones that are out there are not flying off the shelves.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, just think about it. We see them, the same ones every time we go out, So you got Jazzware, doing theirs, and then you got McFarlane doing theirs. So
Jazzware's just got downgraded to doing the 2 and 4 inch.
Okay, so they're not doing 6 inch any longer.
Right. So now Fortnite 6 inches will be from Hasbro.
Right.
Is the McFarlane brand? Is it 7 inch?
I believe they're a 7 inch.
Okay,
I believe so. But I don't know. It was just interesting to me that Hasbro wanted to take this on, this late in the game with the Fortnite game. The game's been around for a long time.
Right.
I would say, just based on my own kids, me, the people that used to play it with us, it's lost a lot of its hype.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very interesting to me that they're kind of coming in here in the fourth quarter, wanting to start a whole new line out. But what they've got here looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The Slurpee dude there, he's going to be a full translucent. They said even all the way down to his neck peg is a clear plastic. His name is Ripley. Ripley, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's pretty cool. He's the coolest looking one, in my opinion, of the 4.
So,
cool.
Did they say that this was translucent and pinless?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's double jointed, pinless, translucent elbows, which is the first time they've ever done that. So they're, which is very impressive actually. If you can, if there's no pins, and then you're not seeing the pins stick through the translucent plastic, which is really cool.
It's gonna be a clean looking figure.
Yeah,
it might be something I might pick up for my kids.
It's interesting looking.
Yeah.
If you could just swap out that funny looking little head up in there with something else, like it would actually be like a pretty cool looking henchman. Hey, wrestling fan, good luck on your YouTube channel, man. It takes some time to get up there and get your subscribers out there, but keep on going at it.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay, there you go, Talisac. Okay, so maybe it was a deal to be able to throw the G.I. Joe and Marvel characters in the game was for them to actually make the action figures as well. I could see that.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So of all of them, this is actually my second favorite of the reveals for the Fortnite stuff. And I'll get to my favorite here later. So the next you have is the Lynx.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a little black cat-esque. She's got kind of some stenciling on her leg there. Got a little baby doll with her. I don't know, like a scythe there type thing and a gun. So, with the amount of weapons that Hasbro has given us with these compared to what Jazzwares did, what do we think about that? I feel like Jazzwares is just loaded with stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit concerned on the price point of these because, I don't know what the prices are for them yet. But I feel like they're putting in a lot more new sculpt and detail into these than some of the other lines.
I would say the price point is probably going to fall right in line with Marvel Legends. I would guess. Yeah, I would think that would be my guess.
I would hope so, but I don't know. And these aren't up for pre-order, are they?
I didn't see these anywhere.
I didn't either.
Which is interesting, but I don't know.
Were they on Hasbro Pulse though for pre-order?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, they weren't there either.
So I guess they just revealed them, and we're waiting for pre-orders.
$22.99 each.
$22.99
for the regular.
That's on Hasbro. You're on Hasbro.
That is on 20s International.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know what the deluxe and what my favorite is going to be yet, but this particular one is $22.99.
Gotcha.
All right. So next we have what they call the Chaos Agent. I like to call him the Gas Mask Man. Kind of got that same Sif type looking thing with him. He's got the tank that can go on his back, the gun. Got that nice suit. I wonder if that suit can be reused, if these things can be swapped out with Marvel Legends heads or whatnot.
I don't know.
I like that suit. It's pretty cool.
He's really slim, though.
He is. Yep. So how many Fortnite fans do we got in the chat right now? If these figures are actually interesting to you?
One thing I will say, I was watching the chat for this portion when they had the Fortnite stuff going on. I was watching the chat, and it was not super positively, taken. It was just constant negativity in the chat as far as this. Get on with it. Let's get to something else. It didn't
really.
Yeah,
that's probably what they're doing with us right now.
Yeah, that's probably the same thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is Midas Rex. Got that scar on his face. Got the mask that he can put on his head, I guess, there, and the cape there as well. Pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Is he one of the main characters that you go with, or?
Midas.
I've heard Midas.
He was and let's see, last season he was. You could turn him gold over time as you leveled up. You would turn him gold.
Right.
I think I got to like level 70 something, so he was like partially gold. But he had on like a more of a dressy type attire. This must be something for one of the new seasons coming up.
Yeah, Jazzwares had done the one with his suit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go with Meowskulls. Got a whole set here. This is deluxe. Again, I don't know what the deluxe prices are going to be.
Yeah.
But comes with a ball of yarn with the mouse grenades. Comes with the knives there. Like I said, all the weights, the guns. This is definitely a different looking Meowskulls than what they did with Jazzwares.
Mm-hmm. It must just be the new season. You know, every season these characters kind of get redecoed, and they just had a new season start up here. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago. So I'm guessing
like the way
this is on.
Don't you like the way the weight bar is bending?
Yeah.
All right, so then we have, what do we call this one? Sky and Ollie Deluxe. So two deluxes here. She comes with her little weapons holder here. I guess a backpack there, her swords, and her shooter with the plunger on the bottom.
Yeah,
that's a weapon. That's a weapon in the game there.
Should she be able to ride this thing?
She'll. That's her fly-in. Parachute or whatever you want to call it when she jumps out of the bus.
Right.
Interesting. I think the kids, like you girls, would like that one probably.
Yeah. It was one of my daughter's favorite characters to play with.
All right, now my favorite reveal is Shark. This guy's a 6-inch scale. Let me know what y'all think about this. I love the detail in those teeth and his eyes, how angry he is, the nose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's got the hook on right there for his fin. You can actually take the fishing rod and hook it to that. The skis you can put on any of your Fortnite figures, the gun. Now, the coolest part about this guy is, so you don't lose any of your weapons, you can actually break him in half, and you can actually kind of see the insides of his body, and you can actually hide all of the accessories inside of the figure. So I think that's a pretty cool feature.
Yeah, he was a cool character too. It was something new. They kind of turned the whole map into water and threw these guys in all over the place. It was cool.
And then, like I said, you can put the skis on somebody and make it look like they're riding a shark. Now, the shark would take you around in the game too?
Yeah. You could hook to him just like what you're seeing there, and you'd actually control him. I believe. I think we control him when we do that.
All right, so then we got the foundation, which was our first reveal they had with the guy with the umbrella. But what I want to show y'all mainly here is the packaging for these Fortnite figures. It's looking like to me that they're going without the plastic.
Well, didn't they say they were getting away from that anyways?
Getting away from plastic anyway. So I think that's what this is showing us.
Yeah, but this is a more expensive figure anyway. You know, this might not be the typical packaging.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's got one accessory and he's more expensive.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah.
Because isn't this guy like what, $30-$40?
Ooh.
I don't know, how much was he?
I think he was $39.99. Yeah.
Gosh.
Which is crazy.
So I'm hoping all the packages look similar to this though. If they're going to do it, you want to standardize the kind of stuff, but I don't know.
Hello, action figure expert.
Man, I went and saw your Instagram channel the other day, Action Figure Expert. You ain't kidding with your army building stuff. Yeah, I agree, Ilmatic. I think these look a lot better than Jazzwares. Jazzwares done a good job over time, but they, like ManCave said, they're not. I guess they're not selling, so I don't know how that is for the fans out there.
Yeah.
All right, jumping into Transformers. This is a reveal that I showed off earlier this week in one of my videos. I was so excited, I just had to throw out an individual video for these Transformers reveals. You have the Autobot Arc. And what scale is this? This is considered the Titan class. So who would that compare with, ManCave?
He's going to be about the size of my Devastator.
Okay. So he's holding him in his ship mode here. And, this thing's amazing, and it already sold out on Hasbro Pulse. So that's crazy. $160 gone that quick. But
he's really so underscaled in reality.
Oh, completely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they hid the scale of a Transformer in his beard.
In his beard. He's hid the little supposed Optimus Prime in his beard.
So, but I mean, I don't know. I guess if they're going to put him out some way, then they had to make him affordable to some extent.
Yeah.
Well, and that's going to be the thing with scales these days. You can't put this up against the brand new HasLab
Unicron.
Yeah. Because this ship flew around Unicron and it was tiny.
Yeah.
So it throws everything off with scale.
Yeah.
So Gilgamesh got his ordered. ManCave, you passed on it.
I have so far. BBTS, I think, still has them up. So I may just go put a pre-order in just so I have it. And then as it gets closer, if I continue to not want it, I can always cancel the pre-order. But, you never know. I may pop up with it.
Yeah. At least for a week or two, right?
Yeah. Sell it off or whatever.
All right. So cool thing is he actually comes with I think this is our first Teletrain 1 from what I remember. And there's your size scale with the wheel jack, kind of showing you that he can actually work on Teletrain 1. So that's pretty cool. And then on the back, you got some storage for some gold discs. And I don't remember much about the gold disc. Do you, ManCave?
I can't remember that either. I don't remember that. I'm sure somebody in the comments can remember what those are about. So drop a comment over there what the gold disc are.
Gold disc storage on. Yeah, I didn't put in more detail besides that. But yeah, this is really cool. This was the image I showed off. 19 inches. Got the Optimus Prime micro figure. G1 inspired Sky Spy accessory. Don't know what that is. And then the chest converts to the Autobot computer Teletran 1.
Oh, it says the gold disc are from Beast Wars. That would be why that'd be why we have no clue what they are.
Yeah. But I would never put this in robot mode. I'd keep it in the ship.
I would too.
Yeah, probably.
I would too.
It's an awesome transformation though, but I don't ever remember this transforming into a bot. I feel like it was just a ship.
Yeah, and maybe it did in Beast Wars or some of them down the line. We didn't really watch a lot of Beast Wars and stuff, so maybe it did.
So even though I knew about this one, or we all knew about this one a few days ago, it leaked. This was my number one. Number two. Number one reveal of Transformers, though. I know you guys got another one we'll get to in a minute. There's the box. Good artwork. Cool. They said that there's something, some Easter eggs in the artwork. I don't see anything really.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I see is Megatron up there. Oh, you know where it is? On the very top. I think they're going to do the Decepticon ship too.
Oh, maybe.
So you can see it up here on the very top. That's your Easter egg.
Action figure expert says the Ark never transformed in any of
faction.
Yeah, they said it's the first time the ship has a transformation. So
weird.
Yeah.
Something transformation, but yeah. Hey, what's this second transformation right here for the Teletran? I don't know what that is. And then you got him in the bot form as well, so that's kind of cool. In real life, NASA sent Golden Album into space. So there's your little tiny Optimus Prime figure that comes with it. You got your blast effects coming out the backside that you can take in on and off, and then you got your landing gear right there. I like it.
This actually, if you're a Legends scale Transformers collector, like a third-party Legends, this probably wouldn't look too bad posed with Legend scale figures. 4-inch, 5-inch Legend scale figures.
All right, then you got your Rodimus we knew about too.
He looks great.
Matrix in his chest. This thing looks amazing.
Yeah, he looks great. I'll probably have to replace mine.
Comes with this sword. They call this sword something. What they call that? The Sword of Primus. And then you got your box here that they kind of skimmed over, but here's some actual good images of that box. Their box art's amazing on these things.
Yes.
Hey, on this, what class is this? This is Commander class. Commander. On your other Commander class in the past, ManCave, hadn't they have the plastic on them?
They all have.
Yeah,
they've all had plastic on them.
I mean, except for the big guys. The big boxes, the Titan class have not.
Yeah, right. But yeah, all the other sizes have had a small. The window's getting smaller and smaller over time, and yeah, now it looks just like the window's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I like the best about this thing, about this Rodimus? I love that windshield.
Yeah.
And his trailer has amazing. It doesn't look very big right here, but in the video, it was showing the space that it had when it was closed up. You can store all kinds of stuff in it. You can put this turret on top of the truck there. Mm-hmm. Shows it off right here. Where's that? I don't have a picture of that.
Yeah, this is solid.
All right, then you got your Galvatron. I've showed multiple videos of.
Yeah.
Jetfire and Skylinks didn't have windows either. What class were those?
I'm sure they were leader, if not.
They were leader as well. Okay.
I would think.
So here's your Galvatron. Now, he does have the window. So
yeah.
Skylinks might have been a commander.
This is a commander class for. I'm sorry. What is Galvatron is leader class.
Yeah.
So is this going to be? I guess because of the trailer, that's why he's much a bigger class than Galvatron. But size-wise, he's not going to be as big as him. Yeah, Jerry, I'm sure we'll get some more of those smaller bots like they had with Heifer.
Yeah, we definitely need a Brawn. Brawn's way overdue.
So $50 for the Galvatron, 7.5 inches, particle beam cannon. He's got the extra cannon accessories that store on the side, and he's got that matrix on that chain there. So again, this is one you got pre-ordered, I'm sure, if you can.
Yes.
Another one I revealed earlier this week, the Scorponok from the Beast Wars. I didn't understand this because I've always thought of Scorponok to being the big one.
He must have been shrunk down for Beast Wars.
Yeah. So here's your deluxe class. Got a bee drone in one claw and a mega missile in the other. And then you got your claw and tail articulation.
I mean, this is one of my favorites. I just like the look of it.
Oh, really? Okay.
I like the scorpion look.
I was going to say the scorpion look is fantastic.
Yeah.
Guys, tell me in the comments, what do y'all think about these bone? What do they call them? They call them the fossilizers. What do y'all think about these fossilizers that they're putting out that you can add on as attachments? And I guess I haven't watched enough of the new show. Is that part of the show, ManCave? You been watching it much?
I have not. I haven't made it through season 2 yet.
So, I mean, it's cool, I guess, to throw on as weapons, but for them to be individual figures, to me, it's just, yeah. I'm not a fan of them.
Talasek has a real scorpion and wants to. I think if I had a real scorpion, I'd just be good with that.
Yeah.
Now, I do say this pterodactyl looks really cool. It kind of reminds me like a Beetlejuice head. You remember that? Whenever she took her head and like stretched it out. That kind of looks like that to me.
Okay.
So here he is. His head is actually his arm as the weapon. His tail is the sword that he's got. And there's all your little pieces that you throw on top of your extra figures, wheeljacks. Now it's wheeljack with bone armor.
Yeah.
I mean,
man. Just call me old fashioned. I just got no interest in that.
I have no interest in these things. And then he did a mega build of just the fossilizers themselves. Yeah. So you can just combine them in all kinds of forms that you want to and make them whatever you want to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not all about that one. Sorry.
No.
But if you guys in the chat are, let me know. Okay, so it's a completely different Scorponok in Beast Wars.
Okay. Action figure expert picked the right name. Have you guys noticed?
Yeah.
Action figure expert is a guru on a lot of what we talk about. This is a great figure.
Hey, action figure expert, do you have a number for how many action figures you actually own? I know you told us 3,000 of just that one trooper from Star Wars. What do you have total? Right now, I counted mine. I'm up to 750, which is pretty good. Of our Legends, our Turtles, and our Thundercat stuff.
Yeah.
So here's Trax, right?
That's Trax. That's pretty cool. That's a good one.
He wasn't in the show a lot.
Not a lot, but he was in the show.
Yeah.
And they did a good job on that vehicle mode as well.
With the wings there on the side sticking all out, yeah.
That's cool.
And then you got the regular car, so he's a Corvette, so that's really awesome. So he's got two symbols on him. I didn't even notice. He's got the yellow one on his top there, and then the red one on his hood.
Okay.
Is that right? No, it's not. Where's the other one? See that one right there? Is that one hidden under him?
I don't know. Could be.
Yeah, maybe so.
All right, and then you got your. Did I keep this one? I didn't keep this one. Zach, what's this one called?
Rhinox, I think.
Rhinox, which makes me think he's a mix between a rhino and an ox. But I don't see the ox on him, so
I don't know.
I like the look, but I'm not into Beast Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like you see this big green section underneath him right here on his arm. It's like it's hard to hide this stuff on him, I guess.
I mean, yeah, you gotta think it. I mean, to have a full rhino and you have the green look to it too, that's got to be hard to hide.
Oh yeah, at this price point for sure.
Yeah.
They did a great job on it. I mean, that rhino looks really good.
Yeah.
Hey, Talisek, how much was the Masterpiece tracks that you got? And did you remember seeing that one at Sailfish Man Cave?
I don't remember seeing it. Maybe it's something they just got in.
Action figure expert, I really do, because like just to dust 750 figures whenever I do, wow, like it's crazy. And I've watched I can't remember this other guy. He's got several thousand. That's not a bad price at all for a masterpiece. $60. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I would imagine that's retail for that size of an MP figure.
But Action Figure Expert, whenever we talk about amount of figures, there's this other YouTuber, and I can't remember his name. He's got like this rainbow background that he does when he's doing his reviews.
Oh, yeah.
He has an amazing, huge collection with glass shelves and everything. But when you go look at his collection, you just see dust on all those glass shelves everywhere whenever he's doing his videos.
Really?
And you can tell that the dust is killing him, and when he's in that room, because you can just hear it in the way he talks. He's just all nasally because of it, I think. He didn't know it's killing him.
Couldn't possibly be the way he sounds. He must be nasally.
It's got to be the dust, man. All right, you got your core class Dracodon. Dracodon? Is that right?
I think so.
He's a radioactive bone fossilizer. And the core class is the tiny ones.
Yeah.
Like we've seen Optimus before in it.
Yeah, Megatron. My last toy hunt, we saw a good handful of them. Yeah, they got the big ball peg like right here in their elbow. You know, so but they look good. I mean, overall they look pretty good to be so small. Yeah, you can see on that one even the ball peg and the elbows.
Yeah,
so it's not the prettiest thing, but to be so little, they're pretty cool. What are they? $10 maybe, something like that.
Oh yeah, the $10.
Yeah.
All right, and here's your Soundwave in that same core class. There he is in his player mode with a little sound laser beak in there.
Yeah.
And there's your size comparison to a human.
Looks pretty good.
It looks like he's sticking it up his nose.
Yeah. Perfectly timed screenshot.
Nice. All right, so here is what is revealed. I think they said this was wave 4 or wave 3. What did they say?
I can't remember. Wait, wave 3.
So interesting in this shot here, they got the wheeljack. He wasn't revealed in this.
Yeah, they have him in car mode there, don't they? He's the only one that they didn't really talk about.
Interesting.
They had him standing at Teletran 1 when they
did, and they had him with the bone stuff on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I guess maybe we're getting him in some type of a slight paint, redeco. Hey, Thomas Brock, welcome to the live stream. Dirty Varmint wants to know why they didn't reveal any mission fleet.
So that's like Target, right?
Yeah, I remember they're like the little bitty figures. They actually are kind of cool. They normally come with like vehicles or whatever. I would say that's probably not the best Star Wars line ever, though.
I'd say this is a pretty strong waiver here.
I would too.
Yeah, definitely.
I would too.
All right, so in the comments, guys, what is your favorite in this wave? Man, I'm gonna go between. I just love Galvatron, but I still got to go with the Arc.
Yeah. The Arc is my favorite second Transformers reveal we got in general, but yeah, and this is definitely the Arc for me.
I think Rodimus.
Rodimus is cool too.
I love Rodimus too, yeah. Rodimus, Galvatron, and the Arc are my favorites, definitely. But just the fact that this is the first time we've ever seen an Arc in Transformers, that's what gets me.
Yeah.
So, Action Figure Expert doesn't have all his stuff displayed. He's got it in boxes everywhere.
I understand that.
No dusting then.
True.
I didn't get this guy's name.
I think it's Tricranius.
Tricranius, yep. So he's got these weird, crazy colors on him, all kinds of blast effects that are coming with him. Teletran 1 is Ilmatic's favorite. So again, another one of the beast or one of the fossilizers, but different color now. So you got the white ones, you got the green ones that are like radioactive, and then you got this guy. And they're coming in that brown box. But when you open up the brown box, you got all kinds of artwork inside of it.
Unboxing Con, we're going to get to that in a big way. So I think some of us are on board with you on that one. So hang around and we'll get to that one.
All right, so you got your shattered glass, and they kind of tease this on their T-shirts. So they made a big deal out of this with their T-shirts and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't get to hear this part of the video. Were they saying that this is actually a storyline in the comics?
So this is based on IDW.
IDW, okay.
Comics. Yeah.
Isn't it like a sort of a mini series they're doing or something?
I think so. I believe it is.
Yeah, but each of these, there's going to be 5 of these. This is I think a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. There's going to be 5 different ones for the Shattered Glass series, and I know each of them is going to come with a comic or something that has a variant cover. But I don't really know. I don't really know all they're going to come with. I think from what I understood, it's like going to be like a capsule type of thing. I'm not entirely sure.
What do you mean capsule?
I feel like I heard something where it's like it's gonna be like a, I don't know. I heard the word capsule and the fact that I don't know.
So there's the boxes. I'm not sure why they're showing so many of them at once in those pictures, but
we're gonna need Zack. We're gonna need Zack to refer back to those notes he made about this capsule situation.
I swear I heard them talk about that.
Poor Blur, man. He's got his eye patch. He's all bleeding out of his eye and everything.
Yeah.
What if it slowed him down any?
Probably not.
Hey, Action Figure Extra, that is a really cool idea to use fish tanks to display your stuff to keep the dust out of it.
Well, you just set a 10-gallon over the top of like 20 figures?
I don't know.
Dirty Varmint, yes. We did get our pre-orders in.
Yeah, guys, if you didn't get out to NECA store, if you collect your cartoon turtles, and they have a pizza monster up for pre-order, and from what I can tell, it's only a NECA store exclusive. I don't think it's going to hit Targets.
And let's be very clear about the pizza monster, because we've had situations prior to this where we weren't clear about it. This is not the little orange pizza monster. This is like a 9-inch pizza monster that is yellow, the full-grown pizza monster. So everyone who does cartoon, you're going to want to do this. You don't want to decline.
Decline, huh?
You do not want to decline the pizza monster. You know the guys that bear figure looks dope. Oh, yeah, talking about Ursa. We'll get to that, too.
All right, so there's your little pizza monster.
There we go.
That you got with April compared to this massive pizza monster.
He looks good. He looks so good. And I think that was a homage when they originally did it to the Xenomorph.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. I can't remember the guy from NECA was saying that.
Mm-hmm. Randy?
Not Randy, it was the other guy.
Oh.
That's doing Turtles specifically.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So according to ManCave, and I didn't realize this because I don't think the pictures are in here. There's a nice scale of him compared to a turtle.
Yeah, that's giant right there.
So I mean, like this is massive. This is as tall than Krang.
Phew. It's a crazy figure.
And then I don't have it on here. ManCave had a picture on his Instagram of the army building pictures, showing that there was 3 of them. So yeah, get out there and get that pre-order before it sells out, because you know how NECA is.
Talisac, I have not told Zach about the pinball crates, but Talisac found pinball crates in our area,
and he's local.
Yeah, so yeah, and so did our buddy over Back in Time today as well. Found him in Gastonia. So
cool.
Yeah,
you were just over in Gastonia yesterday, Zach.
Yeah, no, I was.
And I was the day before and didn't have them. So,
Zach, did you do Walmart?
I did one Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, they put them out last night at about 6 or 7 o'clock. They put them out. So.
All right, here we go. The biggest thing I wanted to point out is that price. Holy cow.
Yeah.
To me, that price is crazy. But ManCave, what did you say?
I'm crazy. What do I say? Pre-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-ordered. This is one of the greatest additions and gifts to the toy world that probably any company's ever done before.
All right, so I'm going to play just the intro of Kevin Smith and I can't think of his buddy's name.
Jason Mewes.
Jay, yeah.
Formers fans, it's me, Kevin Smith.
Jason Mewes.
And welcome to Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you see a very familiar truck sitting in front of us, and look how gorgeous it is. Look at the detail, man. Look at this. Authentic
This thing is huge.
G1 design. Now, I'd be happy, proud to put this on my shelf because everybody knows exactly who this is, right? This is a very famous truck, ladies and gentlemen, but this is special.
And his lights are on, right?
Ready for
Yes,
this?
it's got light up action too.
This will blow your mind. Get ready, because the Autobots are about to reveal themselves. Take it away.
Hey, Optimus Prime.
Greetings.
Convert.
Boom! Come on, man! Can you?
Guys, that is crazy.
It is. You know, my daughters threw some hate out. My oldest daughter was like, Dad, why does it keep making the Transformer noise over and over? It only happens one time.
I agree with that.
I was like, just go on and play some Fortnite.
I mean, it's really cool, and they just kept on talking about more and more features that the thing has. The fact that whenever he's just sitting there in bot mode, he's just sitting there breathing, and you can just see his movements. How many voice commands did it have that it can go through?
25 right now.
500 components, 19 inches tall. Converts due to whatever you say to it. Talks back to you. Lights and sound.
I think Talisac, you can tell it to transform as well. I'm not sure why they use convert, but I think you can tell it to transform as well. But I actually saw there's another video of a lady playing with this thing, and she does a lot, or not a lot more. She does probably 4 or 5 additional commands over what these guys did. And it was very cool to see him kind of, she told him to, one time she was like, hey, there's Megatron. And he like reacts to it and he starts getting all worked up in his arms. And I mean, it was pretty neat. One question I have is for $700, I had better get his blaster. So where the heck is that thing?
Yeah. They didn't even show that.
No, but I'm thinking that this is like really new going on right now because it's not released till August. So they still got a good bit of time before it actually releases. My guess is they're going to roll out some additional things about this as we get closer. Maybe some additional accessories. You know, it's going to come with other accessories. It's got to.
Even though it's already a pre-order. I mean,
I don't know. You know, I compared it to kind of like the HasLab thing. I know this doesn't have stretch goals, you know, but it's you've got to have this blaster. You know, I mean,
I don't know.
If you don't give us any other accessories, you got to give us the blaster.
This is the first steps to robots taking over, guys.
Yes, yes.
So I do have a concern. It's kind of odd. Why in the world are they doing a $700 figure and it wasn't HasLab?
I wonder that myself.
Yeah.
I mean, it was time for them to do their next HasLab reveal, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Hey, so Pete D says they do have a blaster. So Pete, where are you getting that information at? Just so I can go look at it, because I've pre-ordered this guy, so I want to get some more information about it. And Talisac saying they showed the blaster, but they didn't show the blaster in this video, correct? That I remember.
I don't remember that, but let's see.
Not with Kevin Smith, they didn't.
Yeah, it's in this video. I don't know how I missed that.
So yeah, I'm kind of concerned for it, but like you said, maybe this is going to be their next step to saying, he's got the blaster and the axe.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. There you go. That's awesome.
All right,
man,
so
that's so cool looking. Oh my gosh.
Let me ask this question. When you first looked at this, and you saw that big section right there above his back tires, did that bother you any?
No.
Okay, because that bothered me a little bit.
No.
And I know that's his feet that he stands on once he transforms.
Yeah. It didn't bother me.
So I think this is going to be their next step in them saying, you know what, forget HasLab. We're just going to produce stuff, and if they buy it, they buy it.
It is paired with a mobile app, Noni, so you can actually control him and do additional actions via the mobile app on your phone.
He said Jay said you can actually like make it do a dance that you tell it to do. So that's pretty awesome too.
It's programmable. There's things you can, I guess, teach it or program it to do. One question I had too, you know, I can't remember how many servos they said this thing had. It was a whole slew of them, but you know, if a servo was to go bad,
exactly.
You know, is this something that you can repair yourself? You know, kind of like on, you know, my RC cars that I have. You know, you can replace a servo yourself. It's not super hard to do. Will this guy be that way, or is there any kind of a warranty that comes with him from, you know, say you get this guy and 2 months from now one of the servos give out, do you have a warranty from Hasbro where you can send him to them, they repair him, send him back? So there's a lot of things that I hope they answer about this as we continue to move on and get closer to the release of him.
Yeah, I agree. It's really cool that they did this. Kevin Smith and Jay there jumping in like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, tell me, and guys in the comments, tell me if you guys had the same thought. When this popped up and he turned that thing around and Jay says convert, and that thing started converting, I thought it was movie magic. I thought they were doing like a little CGI.
For real.
I mean, I had no clue that was actually the toy transforming. I just thought they were doing something like a cool little skit, and they had like some little CGI thing going on there on the table. That's just how crazy that whole thing is.
It really is. You know what concerned me though is I don't remember whatever the host name was for like the fan fest that was you know,
the lady.
Yeah. Well, after they played this, you know, they're basically talking about, you know, Prime and told him to roll out. Well, he didn't do anything.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's what he was over the virtual meeting, and he was trying to do it over, you know, from wherever he was.
She said
she did.
In front of him, and he
didn't listen.
So I don't know if he just wasn't. I don't know. I have no idea. I thought that was odd. So
he wasn't activated or whatever. I don't know.
That was a bit concerning to me, but wasn't great for them to show it off like that.
Dirty.
Imagine if he's as bad as Siri, and
oh gosh,
your other thing in your house, ManCave?
Alexa.
Imagine if it's as bad as that, or even your vacuum cleaner Jarvis. You yell something through the house, he's up on your shelf, and all of a sudden you say something accidental, and he just takes off in your room.
Oh my gosh!
Oh god!
Runs over all your characters on your shelves.
Yeah,
You have to flip something on to activate him.
the way he was moving, the way he moved, like I was like, this is like Small Soldiers.
It was.
Like,
it was.
When he went to walking, I was like, this thing looks like Small Soldiers. But Dirty said that we can actually buy a real truck for $700 on Craigslist.
All right, man, Kevin, I don't know what are your subjects. I feel like we're all on your subjects here with this first three.
Man, yeah.
All right, so here we go with your Yellow Ranger, and this is Aisha.
Yeah.
And so they had already shown off the Pink Ranger last time. That was last year, I guess, wasn't it? Whenever they showed her off in this metallic look.
I believe it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess they decided to do this because that was successful.
Yeah, must have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it. It was one of my favorite reveals during that. But for this one, I mean, this is technically with the 4 that they showed off. Pretty much all Power Rangers showed off was his metal stuff.
Almost.
It was outside.
One more we'll get to, yeah.
Yeah, from the coinless, but yeah.
So they supposedly have a new face printing technology now.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they're taking that off of what the Legends have been doing, maybe. Because I do feel like they were struggling a little bit with the face printing on some of the older ones.
Yeah.
So I like this one. She's got that long hair. You can see in the package there. But I don't know. I think I'd rather just stick with the regular ones than to go with the metallics.
I don't know. They're still cool though. I don't have anything against them.
No. ManCave, what do you think? You're a expert on your Power Rangers here, Matty.
I think they're cool looking. I don't have a place for them, because I'm just sticking to kind of mainly the original MMPR team.
Right.
But I think they're cool looking. People are suckers for the glitter and the metallic look, and same thing with clear plastic. People love all that. So yeah, I think it's a cool variant.
This isn't the original Mighty Morphin team, right?
No. Some of them is like that's Billy, which was on the original, but like Yellow Ranger, I think she was the second Yellow Ranger, if I'm correct.
Well, the first one died, right?
First one died in a car accident, I believe. I'm pretty sure. She kind of had what was her name? I can't remember what her real name is now. But yeah, she passed away.
During the filming back then, or
I think it was after. I want to say it was after the filming. I don't think it was like that long ago when she passed away.
Okay. And then here's your Black Ranger. They called him Adam, so we got Black Adam. Is that his name, Adam?
That I think it is. Yeah.
So we got Black Adam. So here's the Rock.
Yeah, the new Rock.
I cannot wait for that movie.
And
Really?
and see that is not the original Black Ranger, So I'm guessing these are coming. These are from like the second, I don't know, the second season or third season of MMPR.
Okay. And then you got your Red Ranger, and this is, I don't got his name.
Is that Rocky?
Rocky. Yep, that's what they said. Man, you are an expert on these things. Good job.
I don't know about an expert.
So they did not say where these are being released, so I'm assuming they're everywhere. But they did say this guy right here was a Target exclusive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because he's on Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, interesting.
They're all on Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, you're right. I did find these pictures on there, so that is very interesting. They said this was a Target exclusive, which another thing that I kept on seeing in the stream, ManCave.
Mm-hmm.
All I saw over and over in the stream was no more Target exclusives, no more Target exclusives.
Oh,
Did you see that?
Yeah,
over
definitely.
and over.
Yeah. Well, in fact, any exclusive, people were constantly talking about, please, no exclusives. But it's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. We're going to get GameStop, Walmart, Target exclusives. Just going to have to deal with it.
It's got to happen. I mean, I feel like that's part of the deal of actually working with those places is actually having exclusives and stuff.
I think so. I think it is.
So this is, and I'm assuming this was just the comic story, right?
Yeah, this is from the comic
Boom.
story, part of the Coinless, and so Lord Draken, I believe this was kind of like one, like I don't know, right hand side, henchman type of guy. So I think that you can actually army build these. There might have been more than one. I
That's
read
what they were saying was they just took a bunch of Red Rangers from a bunch of different universes, I guess.
they did, and I read this whole storyline. In fact, I've got it in deluxe hardback right here behind me. But it's been so I read it when it first came out, and I can't remember a lot about it. But if you got Ranger Slayer and him, you can kind of form that team from the Coinless.
So I didn't get a grouped picture, but you had all your 4 metallics and you had your Tyrannosaurus Century. So what is your favorite of those 5 reveals from Power Rangers?
Tyrannosaurus Century. We don't have a lot to choose from. I really thought we would maybe get another reveal for a monster.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, too.
I just knew that would be coming. Just at least one,
Yeah, it was very surprising that they didn't have more. I mean, I feel like they touched on a lot of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
So they showed off that show, the new show. What's that called?
Yeah. I don't know.
You remember what it is, ManCave, the one that's out there?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in the chat, if y'all remember what that show was, they spent a lot of time showing some of the trailer for the show. And I don't know. I mean, to me, not graphics, I guess, but the suits and everything in that show look very, very similar to the original. So that they haven't like upgraded a lot over the years, and that may be just the nostalgia for how they wanted to do the show. So Power Rangers was a dud for me.
Yeah, it was a letdown.
So next we have our G.I. Joe, and all they talked about was the Snake Eyes movie in the entire stream. And they did reveal the release date, which will be July 29th.
23rd, I think.
23rd in theaters?
Yeah, only in theaters. Yeah, the 23rd.
So it's interesting. I didn't show it in these right here, but these are continuing the count from the classifieds. So if y'all have the numbers on the boxes and you're like, well, why do I have these figures, but I'm missing these figures? It's because of this Snake Eyes movie getting pushed back because of COVID. So these were the actual figures that are in between some of the numbers here. So here's your Storm Shadow from the movie. Very disappointing look to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the color. It's just like
the
white is not. It's just such a weird white.
Yep.
Yeah, like even in the picture, it's not that creamy.
Yeah.
Even showed off the little kids' toys of these, and that little kids' toy actually looked a lot better than this.
I don't understand what their deal is with Storm Shadow. Everybody wants a original G.I. Joe's cartoon Storm Shadow. I don't know what is so hard about. It's
well,
so
you got to remember
strange.
this is movie. This is movie based. So
I mean, I know it is, but I mean, still, they've got to know that this ain't what people are looking for. People are wanting the Storm Shadow.
I think they'll get to it, but yeah, I don't know.
Plain toys, yep.
Plain toys, yeah. That's the best you're gonna get right now.
All right, so this one to me is not there. Then you have your Baroness.
Ugh.
I like her better without the glasses, but she needs the glasses to be Baroness. So I like the costumes. Okay, there's something with the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Storm Shadow got some dirty laundry. You're right, Riley Bob there. Needs to get some bleach in there, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Talisac has a good point. Where the heck is this Cobra logo?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Baroness has one. I was about to say maybe they don't in the movie, but yeah, Baroness has hers.
Looks like our comments are telling us what we were thinking as far as the G.I. Joe line.
All right, here's your Scarlet. So it's exciting to see that we're getting more than just Storm Shadow in this Snake Eyes movie. So we got the Baroness, we got the Scarlet. So
she actually doesn't look bad.
She doesn't look bad at all.
I'll say that's not a bad rendition.
No. What I can say though is, have you noticed how light on accessories these figures seem to be?
Good point.
I mean, Scarlet only comes with her crossbow.
Yep.
Nani, how did you do that? I didn't realize I had that turned on.
Nice, Noni.
Sweet.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Got to figure out how in the world you did that, though.
You can just do it. I think right in the when you're doing comment.
I didn't realize I had that on there. That's awesome.
Yeah, right. I think. Yeah.
So yeah, I was really hoping for some other classified because we're kind of been stale lately. Yeah, we back in the day, ManCave, myself and Zack used to do a podcast instead of a live stream, and we kept on missing out on the big events.
Yeah.
You know, we was doing these podcasts over and over every week, or once a month maybe.
Yeah.
And big events would hit, and we'd be like, "Hey, you got time? Nah, man, I ain't got time. Hey, you got time? Nah, no time."
No,
Mm-hmm.
we just couldn't make it happen.
We figured we tried.
Noni is thanking us for doing this on a Friday, though.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's good feedback too. It's good to, it's good to hear in the comments as well as if there's times that are better. That's things we need to know.
Right.
Yeah, guys, throw that in chat. How is Monday nights for y'all? I know a lot of these names I'm definitely seeing. Monday nights is what we've been sticking with at 7 o'clock. Let us know about how that time has been working for y'all too. Of course, y'all are with us, so obviously it's working for y'all. I do like this artwork though that they've been doing on these.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is some nice stuff going on right there.
Yeah.
So I gotta say, Scarlet is probably my favorite, definitely so far. But let me know if y'all think she is over Snake Eyes whenever we see him. So a new character in the movie is Akiko.
Was she in the cartoon in any way?
She was not.
shape,
This
or
is form?
brand
new. So
new character.
Like the Snake Eyes film.
Yeah, I would have thought that you would have done like a Jinx figure. I love Jinx back in the day, and I know that they did her in, I think, Joe #2 movie. So nights for.
Noni says Friday nights are tough for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's date night usually for people. So
yeah.
So she comes with all kinds of weapons, and like I said, this is the only shot I think I took showing you the number on the side. So this figure is number 18. So I think it was like 16 through 19 or something like that, maybe for these figures. So interesting. Like I said, I really want to get some more classified besides just the movie stuff and what we've already got out there.
Yeah.
Give us a Baroness, give us a Storm Shadow. Major Blood has been leaked a lot lately.
Yeah,
I showed that off on a video a while back. So Analyst wants to see a Bumblebee. Have they not done a Bumblebee yet?
We got a Bumblebee in the Netflix movie series line, and it's the best Bumblebee that the main line's ever done, in my opinion. But I mean, it's been a while since he come out, so they could probably stand to do an update, on him the way they're doing updates on all of them, at this point.
All right, so I can't remember the actor's name, but he physically came on and showed off his figure himself, unboxed it and everything, showed off his likeness. You remember his name, Zack?
No, I don't remember.
So here he is. I think his name was Henry. He's got the two knives, the sword. You got the face sculpt there, which, that right there kind of got me, ManCave. You always know Snake Eyes never showing his face off.
Never.
But what do you think? Does this look pretty good for the movie? How are they going to do with that?
I'm taking the Fortnite one.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Take the Fortnite Snake Eyes.
No,
I'm with you.
That this is my favorite out of the other movie figures.
Henry Golding.
Henry Golding. I knew it was Henry. Yep.
Thank you, Brandon. Just for me personally, I think if they would have revealed some more classified over the movie stuff, I think people would have been a lot. To me, this movie stuff should have been on a normal Friday reveal. This wasn't like for your biggest fan event of the year. That's just my opinion.
I think they're hoping that the Snake Eyes film is a lot bigger than I feel like it's
gonna be.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I think.
Well, I mean, look at it. You got to go against Shang-Chi and against Mortal Kombat this year for Kung Fu movies.
Yeah. And I really haven't heard much about Snake Eyes at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pete D, you're right, bud. I'm with you. I'm waiting on Mezco.
Yeah, Mezco will do an amazing job. That Destro is beautiful.
Perfection. The Destro is perfection.
So here's your 5 that they showed off. Y'all think Snake Eyes over Scarlet?
I'm gonna say Scarlet in this one.
Guys in the chat, throw in there what y'all think. Y'all think any of these other ones stick out to you? Yeah, we need to get a trailer. When is
We do need a trailer.
Oh, we still haven't even got the Shang-Chi trailer. When's that? Is that December?
No, that's I don't know. Isn't that July?
So they're definitely going to be going head to head with each other. And,
Or did Black Widow get pushed back to July?
Mortal Kombat got pushed back too.
I don't know. With everything getting pushed back, it's hard to keep up with stuff.
You know, Riley's making a good point here. It's the first time he's even heard of a Snake Eyes movie. I think that's for a lot of people. I think there's a lot of people that don't even know this movie's coming.
Right. Yeah. That's a big problem.
That's a huge problem.
So Shang-Chi is September.
Okay.
Because I know
we got Mortal Kombat, which is going to destroy. And then you got Snake Eyes. That's going to be like, oh gosh, that was compared to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And then we're going to jump into Shang-Chi. So we'll see.
Yeah. I see this doing about as well, or maybe even not as good as old Channing Tatum's G.I. Joes.
I'm thinking that they're definitely going to bring the franchise back.
I don't know.
Focusing on Snake Eyes, I mean, that's everybody's favorite, most likely.
It's September 3rd. Noni says September 3rd.
Yeah.
That ain't that far off, and people just ain't excited. You know, and maybe once that first trailer drops, maybe things will change. You know, maybe we'll all be singing a different tune, but I'm not excited. I feel like I should be excited. I'm not excited.
No.
And I'm less excited now seeing the figures. You know?
Yeah.
Like any little bit of excitement I had died when I saw Storm Shadow.
Well, I hope he doesn't look like that with those colors in the film.
Hey, Riley, it is live action, definitely. Noni, yeah, at the time, it's definitely going to be a blockbuster for people and a way to get to a theater.
Yeah.
But,
a lot of people are trying to get back in the theater.
But by that point, we've watched King Kong at home. We've watched Mortal Kombat at home.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I mean, I talked with somebody the other day that actually used to work in the theater, actually one of our theaters, and they were saying that they are concerned that people are finished with theaters. They're like, why would you want to go to a theater when you can watch it on your 60-inch in your living room, you know? So I don't know.
Well, and you know, Warner Brothers is going to drop out of that free stuff for our HBO Max stuff next year.
Yeah.
And going right back to theaters. So
yeah.
But they're only going to be in a certain theater, right?
Well, is it AMC that everybody's
I think they're Regal.
Or is it Regal?
I think WB is going to Regal.
Okay.
Because what's that guy's name, Zach, that we watch all the time, Comic Book Cast? Arnhem?
Yeah.
Arnhem was saying that he'd have to drive 6 hours to get to a theater to see a Regal film. So it's killing him.
Wasn't AMC like making some big deal about the fact of like if any of these they start putting these films out on like streaming services that they would stop letting them show their films at their theater?
Yep.
Yes, yep. They were the ones that did. I think it was AMC that did that.
And I think it was Universal that first announced that they weren't going to put their stuff there, right?
Yeah, I think so. Which is pretty big because I think they did it with Trolls, right?
Yeah.
That was the first thing.
All right, so we're on Marvel Legends. I think this is a lot of people's big reason for getting on the live stream tonight and wanting to talk about this. So you see Dwight there holding up the Master Mold head from the Sentinel. It's like he is the Master Mold, right?
Mm-hmm.
They showed off MODOK as the centerpiece of the intro to the video, but they never showed him off anymore.
Yeah.
But I have seen who's the guy that just got it and did a reveal, Zach? Did you see it yet? He's the guy that gets stuff early all the time.
Oh,
E. Rivera?
Yeah. Yeah, he reviewed MODOK.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He got it from Big Bad, actually.
Is that where he said he got it?
Yeah.
What in the world?
I think he's really close to their location.
Okay.
So
he works there one, right?
I don't know.
Hey, Dirty, we got we used to have it wasn't nice, but we used to have a drive-in close to us. Now we have to drive all the way to Kings Mountain, which is 40-minute drive, maybe 35-minute drive to get to a drive-in theater. Really nice drive-in theater, though. But I love drive-in theaters.
Yeah.
So Charlotte's got his MODOK too. All right, so this is not my ideal thing here. This is what you've been collecting, ManCave, just because you like the cards.
Yeah, I think the cards
you
are
got
cool.
you got your Bullseye here, which will go with your Elektra and Daredevil from the previous line or previous wave.
Yeah.
So this is what they're considering as wave 3 of these 3 3/4 Kenner style. I guess Kenner style. Yeah.
I do love how they're just sticking to just the classic look. You know, they're not trying to be fancy with these things. They're just going very basic and very classic with the look of these figures. And I think that's what true collectors are. They love that about them. You know?
And then you got your Gray Hulk, which was very funny. He didn't even actually laugh whenever he said it. He said, "You never see us release a Gray Hulk after we release a Green Hulk." So of course that was him trying to be funny because that's all they ever do.
Yeah.
I assume he's the same except for the head.
I'm thinking so. Yeah.
Hey, did you end up picking up that unpunched Miss Marvel the other day?
I did not. I left it there.
Huh.
I can understand that. She's not one of the heavy hitters. You going to get the gray one too?
I don't know. I don't know if I will or not. The gray one's never really been a favorite of mine.
So what have you picked up so far?
So far I've got, what do I have? I got Iceman, Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, and Spider-Man.
Right.
So Avengers and X-Men is kind of where I'm going with it.
All right, so you got your second Fantastic Four member here. We had Human Torch last wave, and now we got Sue. This is my least appealing one. That head joint just looks really odd with the white going up into the regular, I guess. But to me, that just doesn't.
When are we going to get a 6-inch version of this costume? That would be nice.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Hey, Dirty, yeah, these are 3 3/4. And they're only 5 points for articulation, so it's kind of just the nostalgic piece that you're trying to go with, similar to the Super 7 reactions and the Mezco 5 points.
I think they're catering to inbox collectors on these.
And then you got your Cyclops, which was released. This is the last one that they need to re-release, I think, from the original 2-packs that they did on Hasbro Pulse.
It looks good.
And the figure is exactly the same. It's just the card that's different.
Yeah.
And then Ant-Man.
He looks good too.
Yep.
And Vision. That one, to me, is my favorite.
Yeah.
I
just love how they're going with these classic looks for them.
All right, so that's it for the 3 3/4. Let me know in the comments, guys. We're going to go past it, but let me know if y'all are collecting these or not. Here's our Walgreens exclusive Quasar figure in package and with his blast effects that he's coming with and extra hands. So it's underwhelming to me what he's coming with. What do you think, Zach?
I mean, it's typical Hasbro. I mean, I don't know what you expect him to have.
I know.
You know, I mean, it makes sense for him. Reuse those Human Torch, Sunfire accessories, and at least they gave us the other hands. I mean,
I was thinking maybe another head sculpt.
Yeah,
maybe Howard the Duck.
But how often does that happen?
I know. But they made it sound like whenever they first said that they were going to be going cosmic, that we were going to kind of get that kind of thing.
He'll probably be $17.99 since you don't have a lot of stuff with him.
You know, he's going to be like $23.
But he's a must. I definitely want him. He's a must for me.
Yeah, but I was going to say, have y'all noticed that they went up to $23 now?
In Walgreens?
No, for Marvel Legends.
Uh-oh.
I always told you whenever we get to that point that we're going to back out.
You've told me that on a few different thresholds.
But we knew
if they ever went over 20, you was backing out. If they ever went over 22, you was backing out. If they ever went over 24, you just keep raising it.
Well, these and the vintage really bother me because there's no Build-A-Figure piece to have a reason for that price.
Right.
Yeah. The Build-A-Figure for certainly offsets it, especially when it's a big bulky guy like Venom Pool. You know,
right.
We all felt good about buying that wave. You know, plus it took one less character to make the Build-A-Figure than normal. You know,
right.
So I guess they're making up for that wave.
Well, it's amazing to me that we're sitting here having to pay this much for, like I said, the vintage and this Walgreens stuff, but please don't raise the price, Hasbro. But I love our deluxe figures and the price that they're coming for.
Yeah.
You know, those deluxe figures are amazing, and we're getting them for a great price.
Yeah.
The Pizza Monster technically is actually $50 because you got to pay for shipping.
Yeah. What was he? 48 or 49, something like that, with taxes and shipping.
Yep. All right, so yeah, I'm hoping for some more. I'm not sure if it's going to be once a month that we're going to be showing off these Walgreens, or if it's going to be every 2 months, maybe. Or they'll do like maybe 6 for the whole year. What do you think?
I don't know.
Noni, I should have got the freaking Rat King. I didn't order him at the time.
Oh, so you could combine shipping if you got Rat King with the alien.
And Pete, yes, that's what I was about to say. There's no pins in these arms.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Is that single jointed elbow there?
I mean, with the pinless, I think it's double still.
Sure don't look double.
Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look double.
Is that Punisher's arms?
Those look sort of like Punisher's arms.
I think he's using Punisher's arms, yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so here was our good reveal for the day. We talked about this particular Build-A-Figure in our last live stream on Monday when we were talking about most wanted Build-A-Figures. And he was one of the last on our list, actually, that we talked about, which was the Ursa Major. So we knew about that we were getting an Ultron in the Iron Man wave. So he was not a new reveal, but he's coming with the Ursa Major right arm there, a couple extra hands, and that flame effect that'll come out of his mouth.
He looks good. I like that. Yeah. I like that Ultron figure.
Classic Ultron, looking good.
Very classic, yep.
You know, I might go back on NECA store, order me another one of the
Pizza Monsters, and
just go ahead and get Rat King and Vernon too. Nani said he went ahead and ordered 2 of the Rat King Vernons just so he can have that transformed version of Vernon on his shelf too.
Yeah.
I love this Ultron though. When they did this particular version back in Marvel Select days, which of course was big, I was like, man, that's the iteration of Ultron I want to see right there. So we're actually getting in Legends. That's awesome.
But he's not going to be big though, is he?
No, he's not.
He's little.
Not.
Yeah.
He's 6 inches.
Yeah.
God, look at that bear arm though. That looks so good.
So good, man.
I love this Build-A-Figure. And the sad part is I have nowhere for that Build-A-Figure to go, and I want it so bad. Like, I don't, I'm not collecting that team, at least not right now. I'm not collecting that team.
I mean, if you get some of the 2 of the figures from this wave, then, you're like halfway there.
That's true. That's true. I will justify it that way probably, just as you just said it.
All right, so they threw this one out there. Okay, there we go. I knew I heard him say something weird before he said guardsman. So vault guardsman. Everywhere I looked on Google, it just said guardsman.
Well,
Yeah,
these will be
guardsman.
These will be your army builders, right?
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about this thing.
I don't either.
I've heard a lot of people wanting this.
Yeah, it's cool looking. I like the design of it. The color's cool. And I guess it's an Iron Man villain, right?
Yes. So, ManCave, Noni's talking about the NECA stuff again. And he's saying that there's a 10-day window to get these pre-orders in, but they're also going to be doing a new pre-order every Friday.
Yes, I heard that as well. We were talking earlier that maybe Chrome Dome might be a potential NECA store pre-order.
You think so?
Oh, wow. Dang.
NECA's going to kill us over the next 3 or 4 weeks here. This is going to suck because on top of that, we're trying to find the 4-pack out there, which is starting to drop West Coast. So we'll be looking for that. It normally takes about 2 weeks for them to start popping up on the east side of the Mississippi when we start seeing them on the West Coast.
Well, Zack just did in his last video that somebody found the Muckman.
I don't think they found it. I think that's just at least it's not in the U.S.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was someone actually finding it or if that was just sort of like someone snapped a picture in a factory. I don't know.
Hey, action figure expert said technically that Ultron could be a army builder too. Technically.
Yeah, I guess so.
You could, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this. I like the 2 different greens. Metallic. I like it.
So I just put out the video that Judith Hogue just did on her movie release, NECA Turtle. And yeah, that's going to be a really nice figure.
Oh, yeah. It's looking good.
Yeah, Noni's got a good question there. Will the pre-sales sell out, kind of like the loot crates did on everybody? Everybody was
seriously.
sitting back, waiting on the loot crate for the last minute, and then they sold out about a week before they ended.
All right, so forgive me, guys. Talisac says Muckman was the first production sample shot. So
yeah.
So Christino says this got to be good to go against the Lethal Protector Venom. I don't remember that.
You know what? I think I do remember that. Now thinking about that.
So anyway, that's definitely going to be on our shelf though, because I'm definitely getting the whole wave. Mm-hmm. This guy looks good. There's your hologram Iron Man.
Cool looking.
Comes with the head.
Pinless joints in this one, or no?
No, because it's just a straight reuse of one of the MCU Iron Man bodies.
I gotcha.
Which is what I don't think I like about it, because it's. I mean, I don't know. MCU figures have a different look to them, and to have more of a more comic-based Iron Man on an MCU body seems a little weird to me. But I like the translucentness of it. I think overall it looks good.
Man, Noni, you got all kinds of NECA information. So hopefully the 4-pack will go up for pre-order too on the NECA store. That'd be awesome.
Hey, Noni, you can talk all the TMNT you want, bud. Don't worry about that. We enjoy getting this information because, I mean, we're trying to find them. So if people's got information that can benefit us, we need to know it.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got our Stealth Iron Man, which is, I think, the third time Marvel has done this in Legends form. It was in like one of the original Toy Biz waves, and then they got it again in a 2-pack.
Yeah,
Toys R Us days, and then here's our third time getting it. So repaint of a body, of course.
Oh yeah, that was expected.
Yeah,
I'm very happy with this actually.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It's a good looking.
Tony Stark head that comes with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but these colors on this body, I think it's one of my favorites. I don't know. I really like the colors on it.
And I think we got rid of our old one. Did we?
Yeah.
Kind of the last time we got the stealth one was that one with the sword.
Oh yeah, but that's a different type of stealth. That's
This is more the classic stealth look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got your Riri.
That's a great figure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not as up on the comics as I used to be, but to me, this head sculpt does not look like the one I'm used to for the Ironheart. And I would have much rather had like the bigger hair than the smaller cut down hair.
Yeah, kind of the more afro-y type of look. Yeah,
right.
Do you have a closer look of the Iron Man, of the Ironheart helmet? Is there a closer picture of that?
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it kind of looks big on her little body, but
it does look a little bit oversized.
I feel like that's how it's supposed to look.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think this one could have had a bunch of head sculpts thrown in it just so we could have all the different looks.
How many accessories we get?
Yes, you do get a lot. The smoke effect that you get on her arm too.
How do you feel about the smoke effects?
What's that?
I said, how do you feel about those smoke effects? I don't really like them that much.
Yeah. I could take them or leave them. But hey, I can't complain too much about Hasbro trying to throw in something.
Yeah, I mean, them trying something, I'll take that any day. Just, sometimes things work, sometimes things don't as much.
Mm-hmm. Just makes you wonder how this, we got Quasar with a hand and 2 flame effects that we've gotten, 5 different times. And he's going to be the same price as this one that's got all these accessories, an extra head, a Build-A-Figure piece. I can't understand their price structure.
And this is I think this is a new body, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not Peppers.
I mean, I know
that's not Rescue. That's not some kind of a reuse of Rescue.
I don't think so. I mean, I know it's. I think isn't it pinless, double jointed?
Yes, elbows.
Both the legs and the elbows, right?
The first on a female figure. Yeah.
So.
All right, we got our Dark Star, so that'll kind of. Who else would we need from that team?
Everybody.
No, we got.
Who you got?
Red Guardian. We have the Crimson Dynamo. We have the Ursa Major. Now Dark Star. That's it, right? Just 4 members?
I think that's the 4 main ones, right?
Winter Guard. That's the name I'm trying to think of.
Winter Guard.
That Ursa Major just looks so good.
It does. I know it. Look how much Build-A-Figure she comes with.
I
Yeah,
know.
what's that?
So that's like very similar to our Gene that we got with the Sugar Man Build-A-Figure.
Just extra hands, which is
True.
surprising.
So yeah, that's the whole team. There's some weird guys. Vostok and Chernobog.
Red Widow.
And Purin.
I think that's the main 4.
Yeah. Here, I'll pull this over real quick. Oh, that stinks. Come on. Here we go. So, yeah, that's the main 4 right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I'm happy with this Build-A-Figure.
Oh, I am too. I knew it was coming. I mean, I assumed that would be the Build-A-Figure. I'm just wondering, is there any reuse to it? You know? Like, is there any reuse from the Sasquatch body, or is that just all new?
So the chest is completely different because with the Sasquatch, he actually has the kind of the, I don't know what you call that joint.
It's just the
Whereas this has got the upper torso.
diaphragm joint. Yeah.
Yeah, that's completely different.
So I wonder if they'll reuse this for a grizzly.
So that's what Rodimus had mentioned, that, you know, he'd been begging for a grizzly forever. I definitely think that would be awesome. But
Man.
you think that that'll be like one of our next Spider-Man waves that fast, as they'll throw a grizzly in that quickly as a Build-A-Figure?
Mm.
What if they just throw a head in instead of an entire Build-A-Figure, like they kind of did with the
Shadow King?
Shadow King, Red Onslaught type thing? Just throw us an extra head in. That way we can build it twice with this Iron Man wave. Since it's Army Builder anyway, right? Got 2 Army Builders in there.
Yeah. Nah, they won't do that.
That would be so good, though, man. Maybe they're listening right now. Solo as a Spider-Man character, is that like the guy that was on Deadpool's team?
Yeah.
He's a Spider-Man character? I didn't realize that.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm loving this Build-A-Figure. This is what have we had this year for Build-A-Figures? We had the Gilgamesh. We had the
Stiltman.
What's Shang-Chi's?
Isn't that a person? Like a regular human person?
Oh, Shang-Chi's is Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Mr. Hyde,
That is
okay.
Mr. Hyde. That's right.
And then
Ooh.
the
We have
Tri-Sentinel.
the wings
We have the wings.
and the Tri-Sentinel.
Try something.
So could they use this for the Demon Bear from New Mutants?
No.
Too small.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, action figure expert. They mentioned the fact that the modular armor, and we'll get to that here in a second, you know, in the show had so many different attachments. So I'm sitting there thinking, oh, is that them teasing something for us? And then we got nothing.
Yeah.
So back to Demon Bear, you think so?
I mean, if you want to fudge it into your shelf like that, I mean, I guess you
Like
could.
give it more of a black look to him?
What?
Like give him more of a black paint over top of him?
Maybe. I mean, you could sort of make it work, but not really.
So analyst doesn't like how the fur lifts off. Well, kind of got to do that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so here's that modular armor. And I never, ever had the modular armor that we got back in the 2-packs from the Toy Biz days.
That's awesome right there.
So good.
That might be my favorite Iron Man they've ever put out.
Yep.
It's 100% new sculpt.
Yep.
Pinless knees, elbows too.
Yep, elbows too.
That takes me back to Marvel vs. Capcom, the video game right there. I love that look. That'll replace my 80th Iron Man right there. No Build-A-Figure piece.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's cheaper case.
He is cheaper?
No, he's 2 per case.
Oh, he's 2 per case. Okay.
That's usually what they do when the figure doesn't have a Build-A-Figure piece. But very, very happy with that. That's probably my favorite figure in the wave.
Okay, that was what I was going to ask. What is the favorite figure in the wave?
That's probably my favorite figure that Marvel Legends revealed in just period in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So you're putting modular over Ursa?
I mean, as far as like one that I need, yes. As far as like look, I mean, Ursa's hard to beat. As far as the look.
Yeah, but it's also putting it over Ultron too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm taking it over Ultron.
As far as a needing a figure perspective, Ultron. But I don't know, something about that modular armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely way different, so it's perfect.
Yeah. And it's just 90s. It just screams 90s, which everybody loves.
Mm-hmm.
The 90s cartoon looks. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the 90s comic book and cartoon looks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys, put in the comments, which is your favorite in this wave? So I'm going with the Ultron.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good choice. I mean, it's one that we've needed for a long time now.
But when you get this Build-A-Figure in hand, and you know Dwight showed it off kind of in his hands. I didn't take a picture of it, but and this guy was massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good. I mean, I know it's not like huge scale like our Sentinels or anything back in Toby's days, but I mean, at least it's a larger Build-A-Figure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's definitely like way bigger than the.
Bigger than
he's way
Monster
bigger
Venom?
than. I think so. I think he will be.
That's cool though. So, do y'all think that they can reuse that modular armor for any other armor that y'all know of? Because I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know if those wrist gauntlets are still the same loose thing that you can take off. So, yeah, they could, if they could take those gauntlets off, then they could definitely reuse it.
That looks sculpted to me.
Maybe thinking back, one thing they can do is, this is kind of a golder and red, where really he was more like kind of yellow and red. So they could, look at the picture, the image on the back of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The image on the back of the box is really more accurate to how he looked in that 90s rendition of him. So the golder look, he still looks great, but
yeah, it should have been more yellow.
I'm sure at some point we'll get that more yellow and more of that kind of scarlet red color.
Maybe.
All right, so then we had our Thor, our Bro Thor armored up version here. And this was definitely on my most wanted list for Thor figures. I love the way the beard in the movie, braided itself.
Yeah. Now this is cool. This is really cool.
And I don't do MCU, but this is probably the best MCU figure that they've ever done.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm actually very surprised they only revealed one MCU figure.
Yeah. This is supposed to be like a huge MCU year, so it's very interesting.
Well, you see right here, the box in general, that's going to be the anniversary line.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, the Infinity Saga right there.
Yeah, it's going to be the Infinity Saga box set that we're going to be seeing, and there should be 10 different sets that we get. So
wow.
I don't know. It just seems weird for them to reveal one thing, and
they had to leave something for the Fridays coming up.
I guess so, but I wonder if we'll see one Friday and just a bunch of MCU figures, and I don't know. But it's definitely some exciting stuff from that.
Dirty says this Thor was the first to sell out. So
hey, Dirty, on what site? Which site did that sell out on? Hey, Cosmic Crusher, what's up, bud? I like this. Is this the last reveal? Nah, there's a little bit more, I guess. This is probably my favorite reveal of today for Marvel. You got your Eye of
Agamotto. No, that's
Eye of Agamotto. Yes.
Is that what that is? Yeah.
So it's got the ability to open up and shine like that. I don't remember how long they said the battery life for it was.
I think so. Once you take the stone out, it lasts for glows for about like 2 minutes, which is really cool, actually.
Here's the box for it.
Hmm.
So this was definitely on my wish list for what I would like to have seen with the roleplay stuff. So this is pretty cool.
Hmm.
It's a very sort of obscure, random. I wouldn't say random, but it's just very different than the typical roleplay item.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with it. I mean, seeing sort of like whenever you activate it and it sort of shifts and everything inside is sort of have a cool illusion to it, and I don't know, I like it.
Hmm.
So guys, let me understand this. Hasbro Pulse is supposed to be the Hasbro source, right? How do they sell out so fast compared to all these other sites that are still selling stuff? Is it because maybe the big stores like the Big Bad and them are going over there and buying it from them on the Pulse to get it in their stock? And that's why Pulse sells out so fast? What's up with that?
I don't know.
You would think they'd want to sell as many as they could direct.
Yeah.
You'd think that would be the way to make more money faster.
And then, like you said, look at Nani, the Big Bad toy store, and use ManCave's link there in his descriptions.
Noni is on it.
They still got the Thor there. Yeah, if they're making the product, just have it in stock, and then just make as many as we order.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to maximize the profit from that.
And reuse the sculpts that they have. Here is the artwork on the Sentinel box for our HasLab.
Golly, I can't wait to get that Sentinel.
So they got this as if it's like a House of X Powers of 10
Which is
battle scene.
That is what the Sentinel is based off of, is House of X.
Hmm.
So you got all your members of that last wave. I don't see Tri-Sentinel on here. I thought they said that was in the artwork there somewhere, but
you're right. I don't see him either.
But you got your Bastion that we're coming with. You got your Omega Sentinel, which ManCave never gets the name right when he's in the stores finding this everywhere.
What is it? Oh, yeah,
the Omega Sentinel.
Yeah.
Yep, interesting. And then there's the female Sentinel that's not on here either.
No, she's up. She's up there. She's to the right
there.
That's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this box, here's Ryan holding this thing. I mean, my gosh, what are we going to do with this box?
Throw it in the trash.
No, what are you talking about?
Well, yeah. Come on, man.
You'll be reselling this thing in 3 months. What are you talking about?
The only reason you keep a box is if you're just not fully committed to what you just purchased.
That is not true. Yeah, I guess we're not fully committed to anything.
Oh, gosh. But this box is amazing. Look at this. Holy cow. I'd have to say this is probably well, no, it's not as big as the barge.
No. Or Snake Mountain, or
yeah.
So there's definitely bigger boxes, but it's big. That's a big box, no doubt.
Oof.
Okay, so Action Figures saying they sell out and then come back, sell out and come back over on Hasbro Pulse. So
okay,
that's really weird. I don't understand why that happens.
Also mentioning something about Ursa Major, guys. They said that Ursa Major, if you notice, does not have a tail. So Ursa Major was not the figure with the tail for this year, so we still don't know who that is going to be. So hopefully we're going to be getting maybe a Lockjaw.
Dragon Man,
one of those two.
Fing Fang.
Yeah, that'll probably be a Pulse or a HasLab. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so speaking of HasLab, let me play this little video, and I changed the sound on it. So let me see if I can get this playing here for a little teaser for the next HasLab. You gonna play or what? Wait, that's not it. That one. Oh, that's right. I didn't have any sound on it at all whenever I played it, so it was going to give me a copyright claim if I did it. So showing off the Fantastic Four logo there in the middle, showing off the Walgreens Fantastic Four there in the teaser. So we got to decide what in the world is this going to be coming soon for HasLab and the Fantastic Four. So when y'all first saw that, guys in the chat, what do y'all think it's going to be? ManCave, what do you think it's going to be?
It's going to be Galactus.
I think that is the next biggest thing they could do. But we've done, we did with Sentinels too. We've done 2 Galactus, huge Galactus that we had from the Marvel Universe. We've done our Toy Biz Galactus. I'm thinking Fantastic Car.
And that was my first thought. Whenever I saw Fantastic Four, I thought Fantastic Car. But I mean, Galactus makes sense. I know they were thinking about doing Galactus whenever they were trying to choose their first HasLab for Legends. But I don't know, just something to me, just focusing in so much on Fantastic Four. I'm thinking Fantastic Car. I don't know why.
So to me, a Fantastic Car is more needed. Like we've shoved ours into a smaller scale Fantastic Car. I think Fantastic Car is more needed.
I don't know. But what do you think the price point on a Fantastic Car would be versus something like Galactus?
I think either one should be $250, but they'll go for way more.
I mean, how much was the Thunder? Was the
Thundertake was $600, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but judging by Legends and the Sentinel, I don't know, how much was Sentinel again? I was like
$374 with tax, I think.
So I don't know. I was gonna say maybe they're gonna try to do something smaller and have a lower price range for the next HasLab, but
so the majority of people are thinking it is Galactus, and I know that'll sell good. It definitely will, especially if you give it the Heralds. If you throw in Heralds,
oh yeah,
every tier you throw in a new Herald.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The Galactus would sell just like the Sentinel.
Not just like the Sentinel.
Maybe not, but close. The only reason is because people wouldn't buy 2 Galactus.
Exactly.
People were buying 2 Sentinel.
People buy 6 Sentinel.
Yeah. I think the number of people that invested in the Sentinel would match Galactus.
Probably.
I don't obviously it wouldn't sell as many Galactus as Sentinels.
Right.
Just because you can't army build them, but
yeah.
So myself, just because we have a Galactus, I prefer the Fantastic Car.
So if they come out with a 26-inch Galactus, you would have no interest in that?
No, I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, okay.
But
you're
like I
just
said,
saying
the main reason I would want to buy it, like Rick Jones is throwing in here, is give me the Heralds.
Mm-hmm.
You give me my Heralds every single tier we go up, and get all our Heralds thrown in there. That'd be amazing.
How many Heralds have there been?
7, 8. I got it in one of my videos. I can't remember which one it is, but it's probably the my Galactus video.
Yeah.
Noni's got a good point there. The Mandalorian, the Razor Crest was $350, so that's probably a fairly close.
But that's 3 3/4.
Right, but a Fantastic Car would be a lot smaller than So that would probably be about right.
All right, so for our last Marvel Legend reveal, we are getting a Wave 2 of AOA, and they've teased us with the rendering here of AOA Sabretooth. So I'm so excited for this.
Mm-hmm. That makes me sad that I got rid of my AOA Wave.
You'll get it back, I'm sure.
Well, heck, they're still on the shelves everywhere.
Yeah, you saw a bunch of them the other day.
Yeah.
So I like it. Got the hairy arms, got the big gauntlets on his arms there. Yeah. I just can't wait for this wave. Did they mention I had to mute it during this again today from while I was working, but did they mention that this is not the Build-A-Figure, right?
So they were sort of messing around. I don't know. They pretty much said like, "Oh, is this maybe this is the Build-A-Figure, maybe it's not." I think that I don't think it's the Build-A-Figure.
It better not be.
But they are saying this is a very big Sabretooth, right?
They're saying it's a very big Sabretooth, but I think they were sort of messing with us. And to me, I think they have something really exciting planned for the actual Build-A-Figure. So
we talked about it last week, like I said on Monday, and we said, either Nemesis or Colossus.
Yeah.
And
probably Holocaust.
Nemesis, Holocaust, same guy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I would much rather just me, because we already got a Holocaust. I know it needs to be redone, but if we're going to have to choose between the two, please do the Colossus. If you're going to fit the Colossus in a package by himself, like I hope you do actually too, then go with Nemesis.
I don't know.
I'm thinking Colossus will come with no Build-A-Figure piece, individually packaged.
I would be fine with that.
But part of the wave.
I don't know. Colossus is pretty big.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I mean, I'd be fine with that too, but I don't know.
All right, jumping to our last topic. If I can get over to it. Hang on. I don't want me. I want all of us. Star Wars. And here we go. So with Star Wars, they teased a little shot of the Mandalorian there. And first off, they went through the 3 3/4. I didn't care for too many of these. I'm going to fly through these. Here's your Luke Skywalker on his Hoth, which you've been seeing a lot of the bigger Black Series ones like this, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. He's got 2 different head sculpts on a 3 3/4. Guys, I just dropped some figures without even touching it.
Wow.
What happens?
How does that happen?
The life of a Marvel Legends collector.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blaming that on Ronan the Accuser. I like it, though. The fact that we're getting 3 3/4 inch figures with swappable heads, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It looks like they're doing some really good face print technology on these little guys, too.
Yeah, that's something new they were actually kind of bragging about was the face print technology on these. And the updated clothing and everything.
Yeah.
Supposed to be really nice.
Aren't the 5 that we get to choose from that you mentioned earlier for the fan choice? Those are this size too, right?
Yeah, those are 3 3/4. Yeah.
You were saying basically if they would redo them, that they would have the face printer technology. So I'm assuming this probably has face printer technology too.
So those 5 we had to choose from are just redos, right?
It will be redos with like new packaging and whatnot. But they said that if it's a figure that would need an update for face printing, then they would use face printing.
So Cosmic Crusher, yes. At this time, my son and I do live in the same house, but it causes a feedback whenever we're both together on 2 different cameras, so we have to go to different rooms. But he will be going away to college soon, and this will be probably our only way to talk to each other. It's our live streams.
Now he just lives in the guest room.
That's right. That's right. Hey, Gary's Grill. Good to see you. All right, so here's your Han Solo, and that looks so good. I love that face printing. I still cannot believe this 3 3/4.
It's pretty crazy.
Got the soft goods on him too.
Yeah.
So
that's probably some of the best. That's some of the best 3 3/4 stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The way these look. In any line, not just Star Wars.
Oh, Christina, you're not going to go away to college? Zack will not go away to college if the COVID stuff is still going on at the college campus, but we just got an email the other day saying hopefully it's going to go back to normal. So we'll see.
I'll only be like a little over an hour away though.
Yeah.
So
are you gonna customize your guardsman into a whirlwind?
Huh.
All right, this one is amazing. This is probably my favorite one. Is the Admiral Akbar. That head sculpt is huge on this guy. He's got those accessories that comes with him there. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You got this one, which is you can build 2 different versions of the Emperor's Royal Guard. Take the cape and the cowl off, and you have your other one with the unmasked head there. Did they give him a name? The second one there with the unmasked head?
I think is that the Emperor's Royal Guard? Is that?
Well, that was the main
Main
one, but I don't know what this other guy is.
I don't know if there is.
So it's cool. Like I said, you get to swap your heads out and have all kinds of stuff just on a little 3 3/4 inch figure. That's more than we've ever had.
Yeah, it's nice.
So Dirty says these are up for pre-order, even though they said they wouldn't be. So that's cool. Hey, ManCave, you still got any of your 3 3/4? You bought a few of them, didn't you?
No, don't have any of them.
The price. Give me a second. I'll get you the price on these. I always like the Emperor's Red Guard here. Those are my favorite in the show or in the movies. And ManCave, you're pretty new at the Star Wars stuff, but you got caught up pretty fast.
Yeah. You watch the movies 2 or 3 times through, and you can do that.
I mean, we're literally talking about a year ago.
It's a little more than that.
So these are 15. I'm sorry. Certain ones of them are 15. This particular one is 13. Interesting. What is that in the background? Is that our cat?
What?
I'm hearing screaming in the background. Is that the baby?
I don't know.
All right, then you got your heavy battle droid, Battlefront 2. You just got this one, ManCave. We're going to deliver it to you, I guess, in the 50th anniversary. But it's not Battlefront. It's the other version.
Yeah. It's kind of the original version that you guys picked up for me.
Then we got this, the Force Unleashed version of the Shadow Stormtrooper. Did this say any of that blue is translucent, Zach?
I didn't hear anything about that.
Look how he glows in the dark on the card. That'd be awesome if he did.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, action figure experts, you're right. They're not going to do the same amount of figures in the 6-inch scale as they do in the 3 3/4. All right, I think this one's pretty cool. Here's the Scout Trooper, which was always one of my favorites in the movies. From the, of course, this is Fallen Order, but I liked it from the. Is that Empire Strikes Back? On the indoor scene where they were on the bikes. I thought they were funny. And then they also had them in the Mandalorian where they were pretty funny when they stole Grogu.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't too funny when they killed Quill. Who killed Quill? Was it them?
Quill's dead?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. That's sad.
Wasn't it them that killed Quill?
I don't remember.
I think you're right.
Sure
You're right.
was.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Dang. You just made a sad thing.
Yeah.
You got your Electrostaff Purge Trooper from the Fallen Order. Really cool looking. Your X-Wing. That was something specific about this one, wasn't there, Zach?
This is, this figure is exclusive to that. It's going to have its own card that it's going to have.
And this is a different X-Wing than the others. Other X-Wings usually have the red down the side. It's got the blue.
Yeah.
He looks like Bryan Cranston with hair.
I don't remember this guy's name, though.
And then with that, I didn't get it here yet, but I'll see in a second. Here's your jump to your 6-inch Black Series stuff. You got your Lando from Return of the Jedi.
That looks unreal right there. So well done.
The X-Wing is Target exclusive.
Target exclusive, and it's not a red figure. That's crazy. Usually the red figures are only Target exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm liking that they're putting the box art on the side of these now, so you can actually tell what they are on the shelf. Because before you just had like numbers on the shelf on the old style cards.
Mm-hmm.
You got your Star Wars: The Clone Wars Aura Singh. She's got that weird blade thing sticking out of her head. I don't know much about this stuff.
I'm just worried that'll break off.
Yeah.
I know they were originally talking. I think they were saying that they were considering not putting that on the figure, but decided it was too essential to leave off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's sort of concerning.
So, yeah. Do you think the cape looks a little big? I feel like it flowed a lot in the movie, so I think it's probably right.
But a lot of times with those capes, and we saw this with like Mass H Figure Arts Batman, they go with the cheap, thick cloth. So it doesn't really fall down over the body. It kind of flares out everywhere. And that's not how it looks in the movie.
Yeah.
So that part does worry me a little bit.
All right. She's pretty cool. Here is your last member of the Bad Batch. This is Tech. What did they say specifically about this one, Zach? They said something different about this one.
All they said was that he looks different than the other ones, but they were still trying to keep with him looking like fitting in with the other figures. So I don't really know what they meant by that.
Yeah. So that's cool that they finished up a team, though.
Yeah.
We got your Star Wars Mandalorian Q90 or 0.
That's a cool figure. That's a needed figure.
No, I liked him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our Mandalorian Casca Reeves.
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks here, yep. So I like these a lot in this wave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very strong.
So there's your 6 in that wave. What is your favorite standout in that wave?
I'm gonna go with
because they're actually showing that our
probably Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan is the also in this wave.
Yeah, probably Bo-Katan for that wave.
I'm going to say Tech.
So I like the chick with the spike on her head. It's very, very different. But yeah, Bo-Katan looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it, guys. That was no, hold on. And I feel like I'm the Hasbro Pulse guys. I got one more thing here. So here is the Wedge Antilles. Is that who the guy was? Wedge? It wasn't Wedge, was it, in the other picture?
I don't think so because he had a mustache.
But that guy is. I can read my handwriting. Man, what is this guy? I don't know.
All right, so here is is this a role play you guys are going to need to get? How many of you guys in the chat actually have any of this role play stuff, or whether it be Marvel or Star Wars, or who else is doing role play? Power Rangers hadn't really got any yet, except for the coin things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Transformers has done a Optimus helmet, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not into the role play. I do like the way they look, but and you still got the shield and the you got rid of your shield, didn't you?
No, they're in the attic.
I guess you lost room on the walls when you redid it.
Yeah, too many shelves.
So, guys, what did y'all think about the Fan Fest? Was it appealing to y'all? Is there something that stands out as your favorite reveal for the day? Again, my favorite reveal, which was leaked a couple of days ago, is probably still the Ark. ManCave, I think yours is Optimus.
Yeah, mine was definitely the smart Optimus.
Optimus is just so different than anything else. I mean, you can't really compare it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine if they'd have done Unicron where you can transform yourself.
It's like 50 different transformations.
Imagine like 5 years from now, whenever like all the Transformers figures are just like that, and it's just how it is.
True. Where they've all got servos, and yeah, that's what you're buying.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So Sack's excitement is for the NECA Turtles. That was actually a shocking reveal, but yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Pizza Monster is my favorite reveal for the day, but
I feel like NECA strategically did that. That had to be a strategic move. It's almost like, hey, Hasbro, you want to have your big fan event? Let us just drop a bomb right here before your fan event starts.
That's crazy.
And I didn't know about it.
Exactly.
True,
You're sitting there watching this whole live stream for 3 hours, and
yeah. Hey, Ricky, me and Ricky, we're getting us an Optimus. We're getting us an Optimus.
If I was into Transformers, then I'd probably be all over that.
So the only thing that I had to get for pre-order from everything that was shot today is the Iron Man wave.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that I need from all this stuff.
Yep.
You got out good. If you got out for less than $200 today, you got out very good. I've had guys hit me up on Instagram that they collect them all, Star Wars, Legends. So if you're a Star Wars and a Legends collector, you had an expensive day today.
So it's interesting, the big list that we got back in December for the NECA stuff. Pizza Monster was nowhere to be seen on that, and all of a sudden he just comes out of nowhere. So
True.
That's exciting to see that they're going to just do new little reveals like that.
Yeah, it's very random,
and that gives us some hope for just other random characters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe C or D list characters, but that's the thing with Turtles is that even your C and D list characters are super cool and super nostalgic, even if they were only in 1 or 2 episodes total. Yep. We've said it before. Casey Jones, he was in 5 episodes in the cartoon, and look at how popular he is.
He's so iconic. Yeah,
he's so iconic. He was in 5 episodes, so All
right, so guys in the chat, as fast as you can, do a real quick hit or miss if today's Fan Fest was a hit for y'all. I say hit myself just because I like reveals.
Yeah.
I think to me that Optimus Prime made it a hit just by itself.
Yeah. It met my expectations. I wasn't really expecting. That was pretty much what I was expecting, So it was enough where each brand had their own amount of time, and I could tell. I felt like certain ones of them were sort of a little rushed, but that's what they sort of were given, and I think it was the right amount of time and the right amount of reveals, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think they did well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hit.
Medium hit. Medium hit.
Yep.
Yeah, miss for G.I. Joe. I got to agree with Illmatic on that.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe was a big miss. Transformers and G.I. Joe both were letdowns for me.
And Power Rangers.
I mean, not Transformers, Power Rangers and G.I. Joe. I'm sorry. Yeah. Transformers was good. Transformers was solid.
Yeah. Very good.
All right, guys. So that's it for today and our FanFest overview of what was shown to us today by Hasbro and all their designers and whatnot. And of everything, of course, I'm a Marvel Legends fan, so that is my big thing. And I always love to see reveals in Marvel Legends. And you know what's amazing about this time? None of the Marvel Legends were leaked. So how'd they do that? First time they haven't actually had one actually come out leaked. Transformers got leaked.
Yeah. We knew the figures that were going to be in the wave.
Yes.
What they look like.
That is true. And whenever they revealed who was going to be in the wave, I was underwhelmed. But whenever I saw them in hand, I was excited.
Oh, yeah. Same here.
All right, guys. That's it. We're going to wrap it up. I appreciate y'all joining us. This was a impromptu, and it did very well. I appreciate that, guys. Again, jump in on here on Mondays with us at 7 o'clock Eastern time. We will do our live streams as planned and talk about another subject and also reveals for the week. ManCave, say your goodbyes.
Yeah, guys. So hit that like button on this video so we can get out there for other people to see. It's got some great information, I think, if folks weren't able to see the Fan Fest. And also for mine and Zach's channel, if you are not subscribed, go over to our channels, hit that subscribe button so you'll see what kind of content we put out. We appreciate y'all being with us tonight.
Zach?
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Really do. This is our biggest live stream yet when it comes to people in the chat. So I really appreciate it, you guys. And definitely come back on Monday.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later.